this video I'm going to be doing reading vlog, and I am going to be reading this book. This is called The House Across the Lake by Riley Sager. I did not expect this book to be so floppy, and I love floppy books because I don't like to crack the spine of my books, so floppy books prevent that from happening. I know a little to nothing about this book. I've only read like the blurb on the back. The cover is very matte. The only thing that I'm complaining about this book is that the covers, like the front and the back, are shorter than the rest of the pages, so it looks like really weird. Update. So it is now 10:05 p.m. So far, now I'm on page 122. Still has a long way to go. It's very easy to read. The writing is really smooth. The words are not heavy. Since I'm not a native English speaker, I considered some authors' writing to be on more of a heavy side. Usually it depends on the year that the book was first published, and it's a page-turner book. The writing is on the first person POV, and that person is called Casey Fletcher. I don't really click with the main character so far. I feel like, I don't know, she's doing more harm than good, but I think that's a part of the story. It kind of reminds me of Gone Girl. Hopefully it's different, and hopefully it's something much more exciting. Something that kind of like annoys me about this book is it doesn't have chapters. It only has like this before and then now. Like it only has those two timeline. And also I'm not the type of person who enjoys like going back and forth for the plot, but I guess that's necessary for this book to make it more interesting, I guess. So I just got out of the shower and it's around like 7:10 p.m. Now I'm on page 243, which is more than halfway, so maybe I could finish this tonight, but realistically tomorrow. I don't know if there will be a plot twist, but so far it's not really a plot twist. It's kind of like an assumption twist. Like, is that even a term for that? I don't know, but what I meant is that, ow, oh my god, wait. Now I kind of get it why the author did like the before/now timeline skips, because it really is necessary for the story. I complain about it. The more that I read it, the more that I understand. It kind of like makes sense, and it's genius because this is a mystery thriller book. You cannot really trust anyone, you know? When there are certain moments in the book that sounds like too good to be true, you became suspicious of it because of the genre of the book. Wait. Is this a horror book? I just read something so horror-y, horror-ish, horror-esque, horror-coded. Okay, so earlier I read like the praise for this book, and from Associated Press they say that the tale takes a series of weird turns, morphing into a cross between Silence of the Lambs and The Exorcist. Is that what I'm going to read from this book? I did not prepare. Oh my god. Hi, Eva. Oh, my cat is here. Say hi to the camera. Hello. Hello, I'm Pippo. Ding, 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 ding. It's so interesting. So I'm going to continue reading, and no spoiler, no spoiler. No spoiler. Oh my god. Wait, let me bookmark this real quick. Okay. Earlier I said that, you know, about the assumption twist. Now I just realized that this book has actual plot twists in it. I didn't see it coming. Like, oh my gosh, like what? Like I don't know. So I just finished this book, and oh my gosh, it's so good. This story, it would be really good if it got adapted into a movie. It will look really great as long as the director and the producer did it right. So at first I say that the story reminds me of Gone Girl, but turned out it's so different than Gone Girl. Only a small bit of the story reminds me of it. There's like a little bit of story in this that kind of reminds me of a TV show that I've watched. I forgot the name, but it has Bly Manor on it. I was underestimating the book because of first the timeline skips and also just like the story, but then turned out I really like this. It's so good. Like I would recommend this to my friends, to my family. I've never read anything like this before. I like how the story ends. I like that the main character, Casey Fletcher, has a character development throughout the story. I did not regret buying this book. I did not regret reading this. So that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Stay safe and healthy.